I'm Jim Smith with Metalico Youngstown. Today we're at one of our larger processing facilities in Girard, Ohio. At this site we have a shredder where we shred sheet iron and cars that come in as scrap. Scrap metal comes into the property by truck where it's separated by type and put into piles to go to the shredder.
Right now we have a lot of grain in the yard. I'm running a Sennebogen 840, and all around me to support feeding this shredder, we have Sennebogen 835s.
We have a fixed electric Sennebogen that is feeding the mill, a wheeled electric Sennebogen that is sorting the material before it goes into the mill. So the trucks come in, they dump the material, the wheeled Sennebogen sifts through the material, sorts it, stacks it, preps it for the mill. The fixed machine then grabs the material and feeds the in-feed conveyor going into the hammer mill. From there, the material goes through the hammer mill and gets beat down to smaller than a shoe through the grates, goes down through the downstream, separated via magnets. You end up with fluff, steel, which we call frag, heavy metals, copper, stainless, wire. The fluff and heavy metals would end up going through the ASR plant to be separated. The steel would go out, the frag would end up going out into a pile to be shipped. So the pedestal crane, it is hooked up via electric line 480, conduit through the ground to a shutoff switch. It's fully electric, no diesel, no other power plant. It runs off of that 480 motor. The wheeled Sennebogen 835 that sorts the material as it comes into the yard, that has a reel on it. That machine, when it is running and sifting the material and in production, is full 480. It has a pony motor, a separate entity hanging on the back of the machine that will move the machine from plug-in point to plug-in point.
We've applied for 3 different grants through Ohio EPA towards 4 electric material handlers. Each one of those grants covered roughly 75% of the cost of the new equipment. Finding the grants that went towards such a high percentage of the equipment cost made the process a lot easier to approve the spending and move forward trying something new for us.
The biggest part is the diesel engine. There's a lot of maintenance involved with the diesel engine. We've had a lot of trouble over the years with emissions. Pickup trucks, semis, everything, they have trouble with Tier 4 stuff. And that was one of the big reasons we kind of pushed to get an electric machine, because that eliminates that completely. Doesn't have to stop for regen or any of that kind of maintenance. Probably 3/4 of the maintenance on one of those machines is related to the diesel engine. The diesel, on a day like today, when you put it away, the operator's got to plug the diesel in if you want it to start tomorrow, because it's cold. Being this one's already plugged into electric all the time, has automatic hydraulic heaters. When it gets down below a certain temperature, it turns them on, and when the operator gets in it, thing's ready to go.
The diesel equipment that we replaced would typically run 40 hours a week. I believe we would normally look at between 8,000 and 13,000 gallons of fuel per year. And that comes out to between 5 and 7 gallons per operating hour. The savings in diesel fuel cost greatly exceeds the additional electricity that we're using.
In my career, I've been maintenance and management. I've bought machines, I've worked on machines, I've operated machines. Sennebogen is a very user-friendly machine. If your operator's in it all day, it's a comfortable machine to run. The lighted fuses and lighted solenoids make it very easy to troubleshoot and work on for your maintenance personnel. Sennebogen also has programs that you can send your maintenance personnel to get brushed up on the new machines or any updates, which is helpful.
I can tell you that we've had great support when it comes to purchasing, when it comes to maintaining from both our local dealer Alta and Sennebogen.
I would say, hands down, Sennebogen is best in class, especially with the support from Alta. You always get to talk to somebody. Somebody will always answer your phone call. Your calls always get returned, and problems are always resolved as a whole group effort. We've had absolutely zero issues.